Hey guys, this is Geeky Mania. I'm your host, Michael. This is...
I'm Mark.
And that's...
I'm Ben.
How are you?
You're supposed to tell them what episode we're doing. They don't know what we're talking about.
Yeah. That caught them off guard. Now they're like, what episode is it?
Yeah,
This episode is the top 5 comedy films
Of all
of
time.
all time.
So far.
Yeah, so far that up to
But
the
my
date of
favourites are
filming.
from the last 10 years or so.
Right.
Righty-o.
Well then, I'll start us off then, shall I?
Mark and Ben are going to start.
Okay.
What's he
Well,
going to last in, Mike?
My number 5, first off, right off the bat, Anchorman. I
Good choice.
love Anchorman. And I know Will Ferrell's a bit of an acquired taste, and it took me a little while to get used to the guy, but Anchorman is easily one of the most quotable films I've ever seen. Like, there
Yeah, I
are
can
so
agree with that.
many good lines, and so many good scenes, and I love Jack Black's cameo, but that might just be because I'm a bit of a Jack Black fanboy. But it's just, if you haven't seen Anchorman, go see Anchorman, because it's the perfect dumb popcorn comedy. It really is. And
Yeah.
I look forward to the hopefully not too much of a cash-in sequel.
Paul
Make
Rudd
sure
I
you
thought
see
was
it.
hilarious in it as well. Though. I loved Paul Rudd with the panther and Aftershave as well. I thought it was quite funny.
It's all very good.
It's very funny.
60% of the time it works every time.
and Steve, what's his name? Carell's
Carrey,
character
yeah.
as well is like so stupid. But bridge, fire.
I like Lamp.
I like lamp.
Anyway, we could quote Anchorman all day, but that'll get boring. So,
My next number 5 is Mike Myers. I think it was his first major film, Wayne's World.
Wayne's World.
Wayne's
Excellent.
Austin Powers.
No,
This is-
no,
Mike
that's...
Myers.
Yeah, this is
yes.
before-
Mike Myers was in Austin Powers,
Yes.
but Wayne's World is a different film.
This
Austin
guy's
Powers 6.
cute.
But yeah, Wayne's World is good too. It's a fun buddy comedy.
About
Fight the
the-
corporation, guys.
I've seen it for a few years, so I can't say much about it.
It brilliant. I love the fact it breaks the fourth wall in it. It's like we don't advertise stuff, you know. Eat these chips, and it's like they're eating Doritos, or have this pizza. It's like Domino's pizza. And so one of my favourite lines is, "I don't own a gun, so why do I need a rat to?" Oh, I can't remember the line. Fuck. Honestly,
It's clearly your favourite.
something to do with the gun rack line. Something about.
I can remember my favourite line in Anchorman. Great Odin's Raven!
Nice Columbus that hurts.
And also the fact it also was what they put on Bohemian Rhapsody, I know, and that's where now every time I hear Bohemian Rhapsody, I always have to do a bumping head. You know, what's it called? What I'm doing now? Yeah, the
It's called head banging.
Yeah, I do the head banging. That's it. Thank you, Ben. I
Amateurs.
just made my right proud of myself for the internet. For the
What is this, amateur hour? See, I'm
Yes.
still going. I can go all day.
Mikey? What
This
is
burrito
your
is
number
tasty,
5?
but it is filling. My number 5.
If you could dodge red, you could dodge a ball. Wrong
No,
film,
that's
but
I should have put that on my list. 6,
wrong
maybe.
film, but you know. But I thought I'd throw it in there. A dodge will
My
be,
top
guys.
5 is Superbad.
You-
What do you think?
You're asking them?
You're
You're
asking
supposed
me?
to tell them.
I like
Why?
Superbad because
Amazing.
I had to pick a film that had Christopher Mintz in it because he's a ledge.
Christopher Mintz is pretty friggin' good.
And that was a good film that matches his.
I love my favourite bit in the film is when he's at the end in the credits and you see all the the penis pictures and you've got like this you got the penis tank and you got this like man with a massive penis going, "Must stop you penis tank." Brilliant.
Mark would like the bit with penis in, wouldn't he?
It's the part where he's Christian Mintz's character. I think his name's Fogel. He's got a fake ID to get some alcohol in the scene, and they look at his ID and he's got one name and it's McLovin, and his friend's Jonah Hill. Can't remember his name, Seth, and he's like, "How could you pick one name and it was McLovin? Why did you go back between Muhammad and that?" Something like that. Something like that. It's good.
Like Mohammed McLovin, that'd be hilarious.
Muhammad or McLovin. He's like, is either that or Muhammad. But yeah, that fitted it because I had to pick a film where he was in it, as I like Christopher Mintz.
Nice.
Right, well, on to the number 4s, and my number 4 is Shaun of the Dead. Ah,
Good choice.
Shaun of the Dead. Now that is just, regardless of it being a comedy, that's a great romantic film, it's a great action film, it's a great zombie film, but most of all, it's a great comedy.
Yeah.
And the gags are brilliant, and the foreshadowing is brilliant, and the characters are lovable, and I'm a massive fan of Edgar Wright.
My favourite bit in the whole film is, oh yes, I'm a Queen fan, is when they're like playing along to Don't Sit Down, they're hitting
it
the
would be
zombies with the... That was quite funny with the cricket bats and stuff. That was pure genius.
If there's one thing I've learnt about Mark, is that all roads lead to one of two things. Queen or turtles.
No, many roads. Queen,
It's
Turtles, Chelsea or wrestling.
all of them lead to
video
Queen
games.
or Turtles. Somewhere. It's Kevin Bacon, man.
Kevin Bacon's good.
You're number 4, I'm sad.
No, I haven't done my number 4 yet.
I don't care, I want to hear Mikey's.
Alright, Mike, you can do your number 4 and do it, and I'll do
My
mine.
number 4 had to be a film with Jim Carrey, so I chose Ace Ventura, the first one, Pet Detective,
Good
choice.
Really?
because it's funny all the way through.
I also love the bit when he does the thing with the butt. I really want to do it, but there's no room for it to do
Yeah,
it.
surprise. Mark likes a bit with butts in.
You know the bit where he makes his bottom talk? I'm about to say button, but I meant bottom. You know.
No, the best scene in that is the bit where he's on in the crime scene, and the hard ass policewoman is just like, well, he clearly committed suicide, and then Ace Ventura is like, oh really? Well, apparently they heard a scream, and explain me this one thing. Gets behind the door and starts going, oh, and the sound just cuts off. It's beautiful. It's so brilliantly done.
I like the bit where he's what is it? He's in it's like a little meeting room and there's projectors like showing clips of things, and he just shadows like puppets and shit, and he starts just annoying the guy holding the meeting.
I don't really know the first one very well. I know more the second one more, probably because I've seen the second one way more than the first.
It's probably because the second one's
They're
worse.
both
And
good.
like Michael likes Rudy Berry, do.
And my number... Sorry, Mike, you carry on. Can I do my number 4, pal?
Yeah, you can do them.
My number 4 is Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Only at number 4.
Yes, because my number 3 and 2 I find a way funnier. Which I've also got a connection to Monty Python as well, my number 3 and number 2. I love Monty Python and the Holy Grail because I think it's hilarious. I love the jokes like, we are the knights who say, me, you must get us a shrubbery. And the bit of the Black Knight. I knew a draw, I knew a draw.
Only at number 4.
Great film.
It's an amazing film, is what it is, Mark.
Have you seen Monty Python and the Holy Grail, Mikey? Missing out, dude.
It's not in my list.
We are the knights of the round
I
table.
will see it soon.
Said every neighbour.
Probably at Mark's house.
I'll probably have to make you see it.
Probably see it with Ben at Mark's house or with Mark at Ben's house.
Right.
Very
number
good film.
3. Alright, you done number 4? I'm sure. My number 3 is actually very recent. 50-50. That film was really, really good and is easily the funniest film about cancer I've ever seen. It's hard to make a film about cancer and someone having a 50-50 chance of living or dying funny, but it's really funny and it's really moving and heartwarming. And the fact that Anna Kendrick in it has nothing to do with the fact that I like it.
As soon as I heard Anna Kendrick, I thought, yeah, that's probably why he enjoys it. I mean, don't blame the guy. She's good.
She's good.
She's good. Alright then, she's amazing. How's that for you, Ben? Is that better?
It's not good. But yeah, it's a really good film. Joseph Gordon-Levitt and Seth Rogen have surprisingly good chemistry. Was not expecting them to be, that just in tune with each other. And JGL always does a sterling performance. That guy knows how to get into his character's head.
Robin.
Worst example of JGL. But yeah.
Mikey next, or should I go next, pal?
My next one's Anchorman, which is the same as Ben's number 5, so you might as well go next.
Alright, my number 3 is America, 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 fuck yeah.
Bowling
We're
for
gonna save
Columbine?
their motherfucking day, yeah, America, fuck yeah.
I thought this was films.
Freedom is the
Not songs.
only way,
Yeah.
yeah. Now my number 3 is
So
Team
the
America.
game
Game
is
is
through.
through. 'Cause now you have to answer to America, fuck yeah. My number 3, as you guys probably have guessed by now, is
You
Team
two are just
America,
lost.
World Police. And I think that film's hilarious. I just love the songs in it. And only in Team America, World Police. I know Trey Parker and Matt Stone would do a song about AIDS.
You've just
Everyone
lost all
has
intelligence.
Hey, why? How?
I can quite happily say that you have no intelligence.
How do I have no intelligence?
Neither of you have any intelligence.
Okay.
They don't even get that I'm referencing the film he's talking about. I really like Team America. I'm just being annoying to Mark.
Yeah, see,
I'm proving that I love it more than him, but it's not even in my top 5. Ooh, spoilers.
I haven't seen it all for a while, but you know.
Oh, see? I like it more than him, and he doesn't even really know it. He just likes the music.
But I also think the film's quite funny. I love the line with the dicks, pussies, and assholes. You know.
Well, of course you would, because it involves dicks and ass.
And pussies as well.
Well, that's the lesser part.
How much you have?
Muhammad Jihad.
Baka.
Right, on from the casual racism. My number 2, again going back to comedies that hit me in the other places other than the Funny Bone, The Princess Bride, which I probably would wager that neither of you two have seen.
Is that the one with Anne Hathaway?
That's Princess
No, definitely not The Princess.
Oh, Prince! Oh, is that the one with Andre the Giant?
That's the one with Andre the Giant. Yeah, that's where you see. As I said, all roads lead to. No, but seriously.
I didn't say wrestling, so all roads lead to wrestling.
It's really, really, really good. The Princess Bride. A lot of people A lot of people categorize it under the genre of like chick flick, and I disagree with that because it's just a genuinely brilliant film, and it's emotional. It's got great action. The sword fighting scenes alone are brilliant, and Inigo Montoya was one of my favourite characters ever created. My name is Inigo Montoya. Oh fuck! I forgot the line. No, I can't forget that. I can't forget that line.
Yeah.
No, my name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. And he just says it the whole way through the fight. And just, my name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. My name
is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
That was the worst Inigo Montoya impression
well, says the man
I have ever heard.
Who says the man?
Prepare to die.
For the man who did the digital right for your German, you end up being French.
Hey. I never said I was good at accents, but that. There.
Well, that sounds good accent either. Mikey, so what is your
So
number
they
2,
don't
Mikey?
My number 2 is
He said number 2. Sorry.
Step Brothers.
Good choice.
With Will Ferrell and the other dude.
John C. Reilly, Mikey.
John C. Reilly.
He was the voice of Wreck-It Ralph.
In Wreck-It Ralph, yeah, I know that, but I don't know his name.
Yeah, I'm gonna say something here. I can't say I know this film.
What?
Yeah.
You haven't seen Step Brothers?
Not only have I not seen Step Brothers, I don't even know this was a film that has existed.
Came out 7 years ago.
Amazing.
There's a really funny scene where there's like one is playing on the drums and the other one puts his bollocks on the drums. Feel that bit, mate.
He loves
Again, Mark going straight back to balls.
So he loves his drum set, and Will Ferrell moves into his house with his dad. They're both like 40-year-old men living at home with their parents, and obviously their parents meet and they move in with each other. And the guy that lives at the house has a drum set, and he's like, "Don't you ever go anywhere near my drum set. Don't touch it. Don't go in the room. Don't smell it. Don't do anything." And he pisses him off one day, and then Will Ferrell's character just goes, "I'm gonna put my bars on your drum set," and then he goes upstairs and does that. That's funny as. And they're both just like children, which makes it funnier. Because then Will Ferrell can like bring out more of his funny side with a kid role.
Sounds interesting, but you know, again, Mark just going straight to balls. We know where Mark's head's at.
My number 2 is South Park, the movie. Bigger, longer, and uncut, as you can tell. It's behind us as well.
Again, goes straight back to dicks.
How is South Park? Straight back to
It
this.
should big and
Nice one, Ben.
That's not very funny.
For me. I think the film's funny, the songs are great, the storyline's amazing, and Terrence and Phillip is just brilliant when talking about fasting, and Brooke Shields go, "I farted once in Blue Lagoon." It's like the second, and you just see Terrence just slap the woman in the face. I thought it was hilarious. Just that bit of like slapstick comedy, you know. And it's a great film. And it's one of those films that actually makes you hate Sheila Kablaski.
I don't know.
Sheila Broflovsky or something.
Yeah, Carl's mum. Yeah, and the film makes
Sheila.
Sheila. I said Sheila. Sheila Bobrovsky.
No, you said like Sheila LaBeouf.
Oh.
It's Sheila, like Australian. Alright, Sheila.
And I also love the fact that they rinsed the hell out of Saddam Hussein and stuff. It was one of my favourite films. It's a hilarious movie. I actually might watch it again.
I'm sure you will.
And what's your number one then, HP?
Well, my number one is Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Why was that only like number 4 on your list?
Because
That film is stunning. That is the best damn comedy ever made, in my opinion. It's again really quotable and just bizarre characters and brilliant satire and just
like the Frenchman.
no, just stuff. I mean, even just the simple little throwaway lines. Just like, she turned me into a newt. Well, I got better. just,
I love the one when he goes.
it's so well woven and crafted, and the ending is just hilariously anticlimactic. It's so beautifully done.
Yes.
You've got this epic setup. A whole horde of men ready to storm the castle and take back the Holy Grail for King Arthur. And they all charge, and then they get arrested by the police.
Well, it is Monty Python, and that's another bit at the beginning of the film as well. Well, so we're going to put the reel back on for you guys. You know, the reel's broken and stuff. Let's put it back on, you know.
It's so perfectly crafted and so well woven, and just takes brilliant tangents for no reason, and is ingrained in our culture. The Black Knight scene is one of the most,
Quotable.
well-known comedy scenes in history. Not quite as well known as, say, the Parrot sketch, but, what is as well known as the Parrot sketch.
Do you know the Parrot sketch, Mikey?
I feel bad that I haven't seen this, as it's Ben's number one.
You need to be educated in the
Mine-
ways of
mine was good,
Python.
I had a chance to watch it.
You had a
I
chance
was
to watch it?
younger than 10.
Yeah, it's not.
It's
That's
not-
not a great age to watch.
No, you have to watch when
Any
you get
under
older.
10-year-olds that are watching this, A, don't watch this, and B, definitely don't watch Monty Python. Wait until you're about 15, then it'll be funny.
Yeah, because then you at least get the jokes and stuff, because they are rather clever.
Anyway, that's my number one.
Mikey, what is your number one?
My number one, because it's the most recent comedy I've seen that I've loved for a while. Well, yeah. It's 21 Jump Street.
Good choice. And why do you like it so much, Mikey?
It's just one of the funniest comedies I've seen for a while, and it's really consistent. It's got Jonah Hill in it, who is amazingly funny. And
It's actually very good. I enjoyed 21 Jump Street a lot more than I was expecting it to. When I went in, I'm just like, this isn't going to be good. This is just going to be a dumb film, and it's not going to be very funny. And then I went in, and it's like, oh, wow, this film actually has some writing and actually very clever jokes. And the scene that really does stick in my head is the car chase, especially. That is a surprisingly well written and funny scene. It's just like, really, that's the thing that goes. Just, it's clever. I like it. Oh, not in my top 5, but I get it. Again, this is the problem with a comedy top 5, is that comedy is subjective.
Yeah,
There's
very subjective.
There is no such thing as an objective joke. There is no joke that is universally funny.
Not at all.
It's not happening.
Not at all.
So, Mark, bedazzle us with your sense of humour.
My number one comedy film of all time is Monty Python, Life of Brian.
Well, it's Python, so I approve, but explain-a-vous.
I think the film is brilliant. I love the very hints to saying that you should be your own person. You shouldn't follow anything. And I love the bit when he's not the Messiah, he's a very naughty boy. With the whole scene, I was like, we are individuals, and that sort of thing. And the shoe. And that film has so many great lines that I can remember as well.
There are some damn good moments. Just like, and what are you in for today? I'm actually set to be let free. It's all been a mistake. Oh, really? No way. No, I'm only joking. Crucifixion. Oh, you go on then. And just the whole, the climax of that film again,
Yes,
brilliant, because you just have the complete contrast of the worst physical death sentence probably ever created by mankind.
Yeah.
And yet they're all singing about
Always
how...
look on the bright side of life. Always look on
They're
the bright
all singing
side
that
of life.
one of the happiest songs ever committed to film, and yet they're slowly dying of a horrifying mixture of asphyxiation, starvation, and blood loss, and slowly slipping in and out of unconsciousness and pain and
they're singing
death, and they're whistling quite happy.
Yeah, it's great film.
Life is a piece of shit when you look at it.
Life's a laugh and every joke is true.
Life of pie.
You see us on the show. Keep laughing at you.
Right. Well,
remember that the last laugh is on you.
Shut up.
So that's it. I want to say one more line.
No.
Can't remember.
Always look on. Bye, guys. Geekomania. I'm Ben.
I'm Mark.
And I'm Michael. What? I'm Mark. He's Michael, and that's Ben.
And I don't care anymore.
Bye, guys. Love you all. Ta-ra.
Bye.
Bye.